Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we've got another can of beer from the fantastic Verdant in Penryn, Cornwall. This is another of their 10th anniversary year celebration collabs. This one being a collaboration with Green Cheek from America. This is a 8.4% ABV double IPA. Have had this last Saturday. Maybe a bit pissed at that point, but this was one of the beers that we had that night. That I thought I'm going to buy that again because that deserves a review and that deserves a place in YouTube history. But I thought, no, I really wanted to get this one on the channel. I remember it being good, but I said half pissed. Loads of IPAs. You know what it's like. So beer in the glass. And you mean it's a big hitter, Green Cheek, Verdant. Come on now, gotta do it. The Fidens one will be coming as well, no doubt. Just another US hype brewery, innit? I need a Verdant glass. The only Verdant glasses I can get is what they call turbo glasses. Not into that. It's not a beer reviewer's glass. Need a bit of stemware, don't we? Right then. Anyway, beer in the glass. I'm going to go top end of Mercury Mums, bottom end of Unclear for years. Very pale yellow beer. Thin film of pure white head. So smells there. Let's check out the aroma. Whoa, that's massive. That comes for you, does that? Bloody hell. One thing that hits me is ham and pineapple. Ham and cooked pineapple. Like cooked ham and hot pineapple. I've never liked that. But I get that smell. I don't dislike the smell. Maybe it's got a meatiness. It's got a salinity. It's got a juicy pineapple quality to it. That's definitely in there. There's a lot of vibrant citrus going on here as well. Loads of lemon, lime, grapefruit. Or maybe that could be my thing. Simon's got his fleshy blood orange, lemon, lime, and what was it? Chocolate coffee caramel, lemon, lime, grapefruit. Oh, I'm gonna copyright that one. But no, there is this. It's this salinity, this kind of meatiness as well. That's taking me in the direction of gammon and pineapple. But I like it. I like pineapple and I like gammon. I don't like them together, but I like them in an IPA. Hawaiian IPA. The worst pizza ever, isn't it? It's an abomination. A Hawaiian pizza. Anyway, I'm off on one. But this smells incredible. And I think that's all I'm offering. There you go. So let's dive in. Let's drink some beer. Cheers. Come on. It starts off with what the nose promised, but then it goes a lot more kind of resinous and ratty and quite assertive in a lot of ways. A lot of pith and peel. Once again, it's that citrus. It's that lemon. It's that lemon, lime, grapefruit. But no, kidding aside. Preserved lemons. That's a classic HopZine taste note. You see, this is it. Fucking like how many years in? 15 years into this game. I'm referencing myself at this point. Because there's not enough beer tubers these days, is there really? A dying breed. Very slightly chalky. They're big kiwi and lime. Verdant love New Zealand hops. What's in this? Citra, Nectaron, Rowaka, Citra. No, same on both sides. On the hot and the cold. Interesting. I've had a fucking load of Rowaka knocking around at the moment. Interestingly, when I was over at Cloudwater with Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer, we did some hop rubbing. Paul generously came over and they were doing some. They were trying out They were doing some hop rubbing, and Paul kept bringing them over. And one of the rounds that he gave us was Rowaka, and it showed the difference that you get from Rowaka. I'm not a massive fan of it. I can spot it a fucking mile off. It smoky bacon. It's petrol station forecourt. It's frazzle crisps. It's I don't mind it. I'm getting used to it. I don't love it. There's been too much of it recently, but I don't get any of those qualities in this at all. But and there were a few. As I said, when me and Simon did the rubbing, there's some of the qualities in that what I expect from Rawaka, which I'm often given from Rawaka. Not getting it all in this, and I didn't get it in some of them as well. Maybe it's that meaty kind of gammony thing. It's not bacon, it's not frazzles, it's not petrol. First time I got that was that tasting note was from Nelson Sauvin, and my mate Dom. I think he's been at Thornbridge forever these days. He's like brewery manager or something like that these days. We have some highfalutin job, I'm sure. But he said he got that from Very Fresh Nelson. Maybe it's just a very specific characteristic you get from New Zealand hops, which is fascinating, really. You don't get that from any other areas, really. I think you get very specific characteristics from Australian hops as well. Galaxy's got a really specific characteristic. But yeah, it's got an assertive bite to it. It's got this chalkiness to it. It kind of dries things out. It stops things getting. It's one thing I really love at the moment. IPAs. The bit of IPAs have got at one point got a bit fudgy. We've cut that shit out. This is dry, but it's got heft. It's got body. It's got significance. First time we've heard that in a beer review, isn't it? I'm going a bit meta, I guess, on this on this review, aren't I? But it's really good. It's really good. I'm definitely on the more citrus side of things. This salinity, this slight gammon note. It's not bacon. Didn't even think of that. That would have been Rawaka at all. But this is lovely. Two big hairs. Green Cheek, Verdant, celebrating 10 years of one of my favourite. I don't want to say who my favourite is. It fluctuates, but Verdant are definitely in the top two. And they often flip between 1 and 2. Depends what the other ones are doing. Can't say who it is. Can't say who it is. You've got to share out your love like you do amongst your children. But no, I've always been a big fan of Verdant, and with these 10th anniversary beers, they're absolutely knocking it out of the park. I love a collab. It makes you think there's something exciting going on. But even some of the beers that they've done on their own during these celebrations have been absolutely stellar. But you mean Verdant are always kicking ass, aren't they? So yeah, no surprise there. So there you go, Verdant 10th anniversary celebration with Green Cheek from America, 8.4% ABV, double IPA, hopped with Citra, Nectron. I love Nectron, love Citra, and Rawaka. Sometimes I like Rawaka, sometimes I don't like Rawaka. This time, loving it. I'm Rob from HopZine, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.